Hey guys, it's Josh and Pat from OS Fitness and Training. Just wanted to take some time here to demonstrate a little bit of a stretch I was showing some people last night that they found really helped them to actually feel the stretch properly. It's a stretch a lot of people have a bit of an issue getting into position with. It's called a pigeon stretch. So what we're gonna do is, this can typically be done on the ground. Personally, I like to elevate it on a box or a bench. But we're gonna start out with a typical pigeon stretch, how you would usually do it on a flat surface. And then I'm gonna show you a bit of a variation that can make it a little easier for those that might feel a pigeon stretch puts a little too much torque on their knee or their hip. So I'm gonna use Pat as my example here. So he's just gonna go into a basic pigeon stretch. So ideally your knee's gonna be at about a 90-degree angle. And then in that position, ideally your leg's flat on that bench. Obviously, Pat's having a bit of a tough time getting that knee down there, with also being able to push his chest forward to stretch out. So what you can do, I find this as well, it's due to tightness, but if you find a pigeon stretch puts a little too much torque on your knee, and sometimes you're kind of getting it underneath versus out how it should be, what you can do is take a bench, pop it up to whatever incline is going to work for you, so you can go as high as you need to. Then we're going to have Pat put his lower leg on the bench, still in the 90, so basically straight on the bench. Now he's able to rest his leg on that bench comfortably and lean forward to get a stretch where now he's going to be feeling that most likely right back up in this glute hip area.
Oh yeah.
Versus before probably just feeling a bit more torque on the knee than you want to. So it's a great way. And again, say he was even less flexible, we could even bring this up another notch and he could start here, right? So you can still get a great stretch out of it. But again, your goal would be to gradually try and bring it down as you do that. And that way you're just gonna get the stretch in the part of the hip and glute that you wanted, versus some people get a lot of pain on the outside of their leg into their knee. We just noticed this with a couple clients last night, and they asked me to let some other people know. So that's a great way to use a different variation of the pigeon stretch to get a good stretch out of those glutes and hips. Any questions at all, post them in the comments below and let us know. Thank you.